Hi. I hope you have just seen the video we have just uploaded for you. If not, then push stop and go back and see the video just before this one, before you watch this video. As you see, we have tested Spirit Talker. So what can we say about Spirit Talker? One thing I noticed, it was saying flames. It was saying flames when we had a fire that was nearly going out. And that is a proof that something correlates together with what happens in real life. What else can we say? It was saying something else, crocodile. It was saying crocodile. Actually, I have the text here. You cannot read it. But it was saying crocodile when we was in an area where there was frogs and there was a lake. And crocodiles is known for being in lakes where frogs is living. But we don't have crocodiles here in Denmark. It's just too cold. Too cold for crocodiles to live here. So that one is leading us to the area and actually proving that we are in an area where there could maybe be crocodiles if somebody have let one loose in a summer. This summer, of course. I think it will die in the winter. What else? Oh yeah, I noticed something else. Every time there was coming people near me and walking by me, it was saying a name. So it like tried to communicate through the app with a name when there come other people. But it does not mean that they have that name. Maybe it means that the name is a way of expressing that there's coming other people. So it's close to the truth of what it wants to say, but maybe it cannot say the truth because the app is not built in such a way so it can speak freely. But it can try to communicate through the app. That's my experience with the app. So it works, but you have to think on your own to understand it when it's trying to communicate with you. Because there was of course coming something else that I did not understand, but when I have think through it, maybe it means something else. So it is working, and you can definitely try that out. Our experience is it's working. But you have to change the vision of the words so it's making sense. You understand? Because maybe if you are new to apps, spooky apps and things like that, you will understand very fast that all the apps is not working as it should. Beside Necrophonic, it's nearly working as it should. But I don't know about they do it with a purpose, so it's not working truly as you and me are speaking together. It's not working like that. And of course you cannot be sure on what kind of being you are actually talking with. About it's human or it's something else. Maybe it don't think like you does. So maybe the words is coming down differently than how you would express it. I've tried that with other apps and understood very fast that the animals that was near me, it actually was thinking on their behalf. So you have to change your mind to understand the app when it's trying to communicate with you. If you don't do that, maybe it all will just be some bullshit and you don't understand it. But if you try to change your mind, maybe you can understand it, and maybe you understand what's going on around you and with the app. That's how I will express it. And it's very important to understand that maybe it have a mind like a child. It might be too. A child with a lot of experience on the other world. It can be another being, because on the spiritual world we don't know what there is there on that side. Demons, angels, maybe aliens, I don't know. Maybe another time. It could be past or future. There's a lot of things that can be expressed through the app that we actually don't know what we are talking with. So you have to have a free mind when you are using it, definitely. If you don't have a free mind, don't use it, because you will have a bad experience with it and you will say it's not true and you will say a lot of things about it just because you don't understand it. It's like math. Maybe you cannot put 2 and 2 together, but it's actually giving 4 if you can. So my advice is definitely to go out and try it. You come out a little bit instead of sitting at home. Maybe you can investigate something truly horrific, or just enjoying the app. Yeah, go out a little bit. Use the phone to something out of this world. Make you expand your knowledge. Getting an open mind. But of course, always with a distant. But an open mind with a distant. Now I have tried some things that I cannot explain. And today they can just say it's in my mind, but I know that it's not in my mind. It was real what I experienced that day. And of course, I'm trying to prove for people out there too that the spiritual world is as real as you and me. So even if you speak about it, it does not mean that you are crazy in your head. But of course, people that want to have a distance and don't want to live in a real world, of course, they will say something's wrong inside of your mind when you know that it's them that don't have an open mind and have not come out a little bit to investigate about the reality of that kind of world. They've always walked blindly in this world, and every time they experience something, they're just ignoring it like it was not there. That's how people is. So if you're recording your ghost experience, you can just recording what happens in real life and what happens here now. And if you get some good proof of that other world, you can just put it out live and people will watch it and not understand that what they are watching is the truth, and will be full of doubt that what they actually is watching is true. So you will experience that one, that people will not believe you and they will just think that you have made it up, and it's very good to make that on a computer or on a telephone or things like that. But it's true. That world is as real as you and me. And they are walking next to us every day in the town. You will not notice them because they look like you and me, but is different in a way. That's the true world. But go out, try the app, get a good experience, but be careful. Maybe not so much of that other world, but if you're doing it in the night, be careful, be with somebody. Not doing it alone. That's only for people who have a good experience. Even if you have a good experience, you should not do it alone. There's crazy people in this world, and you never know when and where you're walking next to them. Yeah, I think that was what I had to say. I hope you liked the video before, and I like to put art in my work, even if it's short. But I hope you like it out there, because I do what I can to make some good content. So yeah, okay, that was that.